of the first questions is that do we know what climate change is? So having climate change into the heads as a knowledge of everybody is the important part. And then moving the heart so that it really feels like an important question that everybody needs to act together. And then, if the hearts are moving, then the hands will move as well. So we feel that education can be better included in climate action by acknowledging that education moves heads, heart, hands to take action on climate, to stop the climate change from happening and adapt to the changes that we are seeing today. So as you can imagine, each country has their priorities and they are interested in different things. But all in all, it's important to note that climate change and environmental rights is something that is relevant to all countries. So in order to promote that and make sure that it goes up in the priority list of the countries, UNESCO and the partners of this global education, greening education partnership, as you can see on my screen, we are a network of 96 countries and over 1,600 organizations who support countries with global framework. So bringing everybody together. Some tools like global guidances on how to include this in your curriculum, in your classrooms, in your teacher training, and then some capacity building like trainings and webinars to help support the countries to take action on this, to integrate it and to integrate climate protection and environmental rights through education in their programs. But on top of that, we also give them some incentives, carrots and sticks at the same time. So in a way, the carrot would be that we provide opportunities to showcase country cases and to learn from each other. So for example, if a country is doing great on this topic, and teaches about climate change to all students, then we will invite them to different events at climate COPs and other various global events to speak about their country experience. And at the same time, on the stick side, we would like to support and continue to encourage country action by monitoring of the progress. So we'll have a global page or website where each country's progress is showcased at the same time so that those countries who are less active can be encouraged and inspired to do more. So this carrot and stick, also supporting the technical elements, these are the ways that we try to engage the countries, support them to integrate education on climate change. Integrating the right to education. So there are two ways to look at this, is that education is a victim of climate change and environmental problems. For example, as you can see recently, there are many floods and hurricanes and other related disasters that are linked and aggravated by climate change. So students cannot go to school because of this, and schools are closed and homes are destroyed so that the young children have to move to other places. So this is one big aspect that education is a victim of these disasters related to climate change and environmental problems. And at the same time, education provides solution to these issues. As I mentioned earlier, can moving the head, heart, and hands, inspiring each and every one of us to do the right thing, but also to vote for the people that are promoting these ideas as citizens. This type of work can only be done through education. So it's education being the solution to climate protection and environment rights is another angle to look at. So in order to ensure what is my recommendation to make sure that in this view we move forward is that we need to look at not only the existence of some climate or environment education in our system, but also need to look at the quality. Are we doing the full breadth of what is needed? Because even when I was a student, I used to learn something about climate change and pollution. I think many of you have already done that too. But did it really work? Does it really work for today? That's a big question. And that's what young people are saying to us. We need to learn more about these things in a much more holistic way. So, not only the environmental science part of climate change and environmental problems, but also social aspects like justice. Who is benefiting? Who is being victimized and being impacted by these issues? And also resilience, like the eco anxiety, we get very worried about this. So, how do we resolve this issue? And also building the future jobs. What is our green job that we can transition to? If I become in the next 10 years, 20 years, what kind of jobs do I need to look for? And how can I prepare for that? To create a more climate resilient and environmental friendly world. So these are the questions, and the quality of education is important. So I would urge and recommend that we look into the quality question now so that we can make sure the changes that we urgently need in this world comes as soon as possible.